Hi everyone, it's Tyne and I want to welcome you to Freya. This is our new Feminine Rising Awaken Your Alchemy Collective. This was literally birthed out of Muse Life, which we started 6 years ago. It was during COVID, and at that time we were just kind of like transitioning from the old paradigm to the new, the 3 to the 5, whatever it is you decide to believe in. And we are now here, you guys. I'm just getting the signs from my guides. I'm getting just all these different messages and downloads from a lot of different places that this is kind of where we want to be right now. We're entering into this new paradigm where the feminine energies are rising. It's really opposing some of that masculine energy. We're here in the middle of the fire horse year, you guys, the 2026 year. And yeah, there's a lot of masculine energy that's kind of opposing some of that female energy that's rising, but there's a lot of fire in that too, you guys. There's a lot of phoenix energy there. And of course, you guys, especially during this time, there's so many things going on in our collective, and that's literally becoming the catalyst for change. It's just rising in all these different ways. There's all these opposing energies, all these leaders out there, all these events going on that are being this catalyst for the change for all of us. And it also happened with me too, you guys. I literally was not online for maybe 2 years, I believe, and then during that time I just had so many profound experiences, and it was one of those kind of moments where you just went into dark night of the soul, wondering why certain things were happening, not seeing quite, the end goal or the light at the end of the tunnel, but just kind of going through it, you guys. And I know at the same time, there are a lot of people that are also going through so many things at the same time. It really gave me some, vision of what was going on here, and some of the things that were going on in my own life, as well as the people around me. There was just so many lessons that I've come to learn, and it was one of those things, especially after this new transit that just happened during the weekend with all the different alignments and Father's Day and summer solstice, all these different things happening, which really catapulted me to kind of go, okay, it's time, you guys. We need to start really focusing and doing some of the hard work. I was lucky enough to be, doing something that I just really enjoyed. I was working with kids, and I was really like, bringing in some amazing experiences to them, and really, working with some amazing families. And one of the things I noticed is there were always so many things that I could learn from those experiences. Privacy is always really important to me. So obviously if I share anything, it's going to be, with respect to that. But just keep in mind, you guys, this is turning out to be some bit of an amazing year. And I'm just so happy that I'm able to kind of come out here and be a spokesperson for that in my own little way. A lot has been going on. I've been kind of just spending more time, really honing more into myself, really trying to find my tribe, you guys, especially when I love the name Freya. Okay. When I kind of first came up with it, I was kind of going through another one of those like tower moments. And this time it was like, no, I need to seriously awaken from this, just kind of, tower moment. And what will come out of that, I never look at any challenge or anything that happens in your life as like something bad. There is no bad or good. It is what it is. But I do look at it as like, okay, what is the lesson that I can learn from this? How can I use this? It's like horrible, dark energy, and how can I use it to like bring light into the world? Or into at least my own little circle. Because literally, you guys, we're all little like lights in our communities, and what we do within those communities is how we can, make the biggest impacts. A lot of times you think, oh, I need to be able to do this or this or this to make this the greatest impact. And no, you guys, it could be literally in your own little neighborhood, literally in your own little, if all you can do is affect the people in your household, then, you know, because like I said, we're little webs of light that just spread out to everything else. And that's one of the greatest lessons I've learned, you guys. I'm so glad to be able to kind of learn that with you and bring that to you. So this was just really unscripted. There wasn't really too much planned here, you guys. But we are just going to be, you know, entering into this new season, especially with Freya. Some of the things I'm doing with my own little projects that I have with Barefoot Wild Sprouts and everything that I'm doing here. It's definitely a challenge I've taken up since like I first moved out here, which was like about 6 or 7 years ago. And it's been a constant journey, and I've been learning more and more and more. I've been adding more to my life coaching. I'm focusing a lot more on neurodivergent kids as well as neurodivergent adults. I'm adding that to my offerings as well as been doing yoga, been doing a little bit of chakra work. I studied a little bit with Reiki, but now more focused on alchemy, you guys. So I'm really excited to really share all of this with you. I hope as we move on into the future, a lot of things will come more to light that can help with the healing of the collective, you guys. And now I don't even think it's so much the healing. I think that people that have really like, you know, waking up have really, you know, just gotten to this place where they're more in alignment with themselves. I really think it's not so much more that. I think we're now more calling in our tribe now. We're not necessarily wasting our time with the things that just don't necessarily work for us anymore, the relationships that don't have true meaning, you guys. I literally think that we're out here trying to reach out and find our tribe in this amazing collective, you guys. I hope that, you know, I can bring light to that. Thank you all for coming out and joining me. Stay tuned. It's going to be exciting. In my local area where I'm from, we will be planning to have more circles, more women's circles, as well as really working with some amazing practitioners, you guys. In my circle alone, I have some amazing people that are, you know, specializing in Reiki and body work. And, you know, even without all of that, it's still just this beautiful thing of a community, just whatever gifts people have that they can share with others is literally what we're bringing to the table. So I'm really happy to be sharing that and just kind of like doing my intuitive readings again, because it's been a while. And I'm also doing some inner work too, where it's the energy is just a little bit like chaos for me right now. So I'm feeling it, but I'm also kind of feeling the healing in there too, and what it's going to come out of it. So I look forward to like just being part of this amazing shift that's going on in our collective as we move into the 2026, 2027 year, you guys. Yeah, it's kind of rough out there for some people. Some of us are doing okay, but you know, in the meantime, you guys, thank you so much for joining me and being here. As always, love and light. And I love you guys.